touch all topics, yeah. We done touch all topics, yeah.
All right, guys. Welcome to the room. You have tuned into the best talk show in the land. I'm here with my girl Lipstick. I'm your boy Cognac. And if this is your first time watching us, please drop a black heart. If you are returning, drop a red heart. And also comment where you watching us from. We'll know every city you in. You know, that keeps us happy. Let's know a list of where they're coming from. So drop your city and let's have a good show. So let's go and start it off, boo. I did good that time.
Hey, it's your girl Lipstick.
And I'm your boy Cognac.
And we are Lipstick and Cognac, your host of Adult Conversation with an Alternative Twist. A judgment-free zone where we discuss all things relationship, no matter if you are a ruler,
a rainbow, or a unicorn.
Yes. So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was actually great.
Okay.
My beautiful friend, our beautiful friend Erica, invited me to 107.9 the radio station. I met with Reese. Lordy, that's the name. Okay. Reese. Okay. Well, you know, I was just so excited to be there, whatever.
What else did you do?
I want to finish that story.
Okay.
I want to finish that. It was nice just to be in there and just see all the people. Like, it was so inspiring.
Okay,
I was really happy about that. I want to say thank you, Erica.
Yeah, thank you, Erica.
The best boo. Like, God is good. God is making moves.
Well, that's awesome. What else did you do?
Me and Babe went out to go eat at some place in Buckhead.
Y'all always going to eat.
That was fine. No, that's why I need to work out. Because, like, the stomach is real. But like, we were out in Buckhead, and that's about it. What about you? What did you do?
I was pretty busy this weekend. I would say that I filmed all day Sunday. Saturday was kind of uneventful, but Sunday, yeah, I filmed all day Sunday.
Filming for OnlyFans or?
You tried it.
Because
ain't no way in
what
the world.
was you filming? They make money.
I don't care. All money ain't good money. And you are not about to see me willingly on OnlyFans. If you ever see me on OnlyFans.com, make sure that you let me know, because that was an illegal, or it was a doppelganger or something like that. Like, that's not going to happen.
Yes.
But anyway, I'm filming for a series. I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube yet, but it's a new series with Dream House Productions. Shout out to them, Raheem and Dwayne. Them, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how much I can tell, so
About
that's all I'm
to
gonna
see
say.
Lipstick on the big screen.
It's not big screen, but it's a start.
I'm here for all. Like I said, everything is good.
I mean, I'm in a supporting role, so don't think it's about to be a I'm coming out moment. But I'm a support. No, it's not one of those. It's a support role. But I had fun. I really, really had fun. So shout out to everybody on that, because I don't know what I can and can't tell. So that's all I'm going to say with that one.
Okay. So let's get this thing started. Class is now
in session. Yes.
Okay, and for news that's going on in the news, did you already get a chance to watch the R. Kelly documentary?
Did it come out? I thought it was just the snippets.
With Gail.
I thought it was just snippets.
I learned so much from the little snippets.
Yeah, it's a whole interview, and it's like, I think they have 80 minutes worth of footage, but all I've seen are snippets, so I am not going to say anything about it until I see it.
Okay, girl, what if I'm here for? I just want to touch on it with the girls who were just talking briefly about them choosing, like, how their parents let them go with R. Kelly. And with that being said, I just want to say this. You know what? Children are children. You are a child till you're 18, and like, sometimes we do make dumb mistakes. We all have done dumb things. And I feel like when your parents are not really looking out for your best interest and worried about the money, that is sad. And I'm just being honest. Like, in R. Kelly, you really need help. He don't feel like he has not done anything wrong. And that's the part that really he really feel like he's right, and it's not even funny anymore. Like he really need help, and I feel from like way like he is like stuck in his head like I'm right, like I am always right, and like that like he hasn't done anything wrong, and it's kind of creepy in a way. But mental health is real, and I really feel like anybody who's going through mental health problems, or you thinking that it's okay to talk to children or do anything that's not right, like seek help. And it's okay to ask for help, And I want to get really emotional because it's really sad. Like kids touching kids, and you grow up touching kids, and then they grow up touching kids. Like that's real.
Mm-hmm.
That is real in the black family that I know, because we all want to say don't tell what's going on in our household.
It's not even a racial thing. It's just in any type of background. It just happens.
It happens.
It's one of those things that just happen.
And I want to say anybody like seek help, and if that's going to your family, tell somebody. It's okay. Like don't hold that in. Like tell the nearest counselor you know. Like don't hold. That's hard. I don't know how that can feel like a child is withholding all that in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that could be detrimental to your mind, your soul, everything. But to get on a lighter note, I just want to say, R. Kelly, like, just get help. Please get help. Like,
it's not a lighter note, but
like, get help.
I just want to say that until I see the full interview, I will not be making any type of comments right now, because I've already commented on the whole R. Kelly situation. So I'm just letting it be known.
Because you show it like this.
Yeah, because I don't know how the interview went, and just because you see snippets, it can be taken totally out of context.
But snippets are snippets.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't say he does need help. I'm agreeing with that.
You act like I'm attacking you. I'm just explaining my stance.
Okay, well, go ahead, sis.
I'm like, there's nothing wrong with what you said. That's how you feel. But until I see the entire interview, that I'm going to really hold off on what I have to say about it, because I really want to see in context what was said.
Okay, and I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I want the whole thing.
You
before.
want them girls for you be messy. You want the whole story.
Yes, and that way, when I get full messy, I'm justified, and I have facts to back it up. Now, what I do want to touch on is a lot of the things, the controversy on social media in regards to the whole. This is bringing down the black man and all that type of thing.
Oh, that's full of baloney.
And what I will say, because everybody's like, well, what about what's that guy Weinstein? What's his first name? But either way, him, what is his name? Harvey Weinstein, Woody Allen, all of those people, they bring up all of this. Well, where are the documentaries or the interviews about them? They are out there. And when you put comments out there that says, okay, so where are the stories about the pedophiles of other races? You're really showing that you are not very broad in your outlook on life, because there are so many movies. There's so many movies, interviews about, and documentaries about people that are not black that have done the same thing. And all you have to do is look for them.
It's out there.
It is out there.
Really is.
Even when it comes to the Catholic Church. That is out there as well.
Goodness.
So don't use that as an excuse. There may be some type of vendetta or agenda against the black man. However, this is not one of them. This, especially not this R. Kelly thing. This is something that roosters are coming home to roost.
Like that movie on that, like that show on Netflix, the documentary. I forgot the name of it.
I don't know
like,
what you're talking
about. How adopted in plain sight. How like the man moved in with the family, built a wall, and was having sex with that little girl. Like, it's on Netflix. It's called Abducted in Plain Sight.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's not on the level that they're saying. It's an example.
But it's good. It's a good example of like how you just like these people let this happen. Like, wow.
But okay. That goes back into the mindset of what you were saying with the kids too. Like, this is how kids stay silent, because if it's okay with your parent, you think it's okay.
You do. And
you feel like you're wrong for feeling bad about it until somebody tell you, no, this is not okay. But that's a whole nother topic for another time. We're going to get off that because that's not the purpose of the show today. However, it leads into a portion of what everyone needs to learn when they're young. The topic today is no is a complete sentence.
It sure the hell is.
And the stance that we want to take on this is we want to actually show how saying no it is something that you need to stand by.
You should not be ashamed to say no, and I feel like.
And we're not going to talk about pedophilia or molestation. We're talking about no, as in relationships,
family-ships, friendships, work-ships. Like, sometimes I feel like for me, that's why I like this topic, because it kind of hits home with me. Sometimes I'm wearing so many hats. Like, I'm going to the gym hat. I'm going to my friend's dinner tonight hat. I'm doing this hat. I'm doing work hat. I'm doing bait. Like, my relationship hat, like, it gets overwhelming at times.
Yeah.
And I'm always used to saying yes. Yes, 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 yes. When my butt be tired. And I be wanting to say no. But I be like, dang, I'm going to let my friends down. Let my work down. Like, I be pushing myself to a max. And when I say no, I don't need a why behind my no. My no is my no. And I'm going to have a shirt when I say no, I mean no. It don't mean I don't love you any less. It don't mean I don't like you. It just mean I am over my limit of saying yes right now. I need
Do you ever
some me
say no?
time. I do. I'm learning to. I don't, but I'm learning to
Okay,
say
which
no.
one is it? You said you do and you don't. Which one is it?
I'm learning to say no to
So
my
it's a
friends
it's a
sometimes.
it's a
Yes,
progress. You're
because I'll
progressing.
be out every day if it was for my friends. Every single day.
And I think a lot of people are like that, where they try to be considerate of their friends and everybody else's emotions, and they don't know how to properly say no and feel guilty.
Exactly.
Especially when you are a person that's really non-confrontational. You'll say yes and then end up not being able to make it, and you knew you weren't going to be able to make it. So now you
40
feel
minutes
sorry.
late.
Or even an hour, or like I said, you may not even show up because you already had prior arrangements, and now you feel like you got to give a guilt gift or make up for it with another trip because you knew you should have said no to that obligation in the first place.
That is so true.
I have friends and family that are good for that. Me, on the other hand, I say no in a minute. And you're
Girl,
like,
you
why?
sure
I'm
will.
like, because I can't.
Listen, be like, nope, can't make it.
And he'll be good for why? Why, girl? Because I can't.
But honestly, like, what was the hardest no you had to tell someone?
I don't know. Let me think. I might have to think on that one because I have not. I can't say because for me, no comes a whole lot easier. Oops,
Oh goodness.
we'll get that up. Anyway, no, that's the hardest no. But for me, no comes a whole lot easier when it comes to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
I think the hardest thing for me as a woman is because I have such an aggressive personality is how people take my no. And I think we discussed this when we were talking about the topic. Like, as a female, especially when you are considered a boss, I hate that word, but a boss female, when you are in a meeting, whether it's women or men, and you say no, it comes across a whole lot differently than if a man says it. A man could come in and say no, and it's respected. He's okay. He a boss. If a woman come in telling you no and why, she's a bitch, because she's not amiable and she's not friendly and she's not, like sometimes you just got to be like no. And I think the biggest thing is that inspires me or it just explains what I'm saying is like when that Beyonce clip that goes on, that Beyonce clip when she was like going about her business the behind the scenes of her show, and she's like, no, this is not right, this and that, and she just really like, I didn't know that my daddy did all this until I had to do it for myself. And that is how it is being a woman. Like sometimes you just have to be comfortable in being
Put your
perceived.
big girl's panties on.
Yeah, and you may be perceived as a bitch or you may a witch or however you want to name it. But I mean, behind your back, they calling you a B, like for real. And you have to be comfortable with that because Cognac, no. A lot of times I be like, okay, and I don't care if they look at us like, why are we being nice about it? Like,
yeah, I'm the kind of the pushover, but I guess my hardest no was telling a family member no to money. And I'm being honest because if you just know me, I don't give to strangers, but my family, I would give you my last dollar.
why was it a hard no though? Like, why was the no hard?
Because it just got a point where it just came like too much, where it's gonna put me in a bind.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I didn't say why you said no. Why was the no hard for you?
Cause that's my family. You don't want to imagine your family without. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. See, this is we're gonna explain like my mindset, and this is yours. Like you was like, I don't want them to be without, and I understand that. That is so good and nice of you because I feel like if what you're asking me is going to take from my mouth or my plate, and I'm going to be in the same situation as you, I'm not really helping you right now because I'm hurting me to help you. Who am I going to turn to?
But they come with the sob stories.
I get it. But who am I going to turn to when I give you this $200 or whatever or $20 and then I need it to make my whatever I need to do happen. Why should I feel bad because I don't have it to give? I was always taught, like, especially with money, if you can't let that person borrow it with the thought that they may not ever pay it back, then don't lend it.
That is so true. You know, my grandma told me, we used to have a saying, don't hurt yourself trying to help somebody else.
Exactly.
And I do that over and over and over again.
Why you think they tell you to put on the face mask before you help somebody else when you're in a plane? Because if you faint, then both of y'all dead.
Yeah. That's a good analogy. I mean, that's real. Oh, that's a word. That's a sermon. Hey.
And another one, just since we're giving out free game. If you ever have to ask somebody for something, like say Cognac need $200, well, I need $200 from Cognac, and I know he gonna give it to me. I need to ask for $220, $250, because if I'm just asking for what I need, I'm going to need more money. You get what I'm saying? Like if I need $200, if $200 is just going to get me by, you need to ask for an additional for just to take you over to when you get your money.
And that's why I'm learning to say no. And you know what's so funny? Why ain't I gonna go down that? But basically, like, stand behind your no. Don't let people punk you from saying no. Don't let people make you feel bad for saying no.
I found my no.
You did?
Yes.
What's your no?
My no was when I opened my business and I was actually interviewing people and actually telling them, like, being able to say no, and my first firing. Like, that was the hardest thing to me. And that's a no. Like, no, you're not going to be able to work here.
Why was it hard?
Because you firing somebody. Like, that's hard. That is
Did
hard.
they deserve to get fired?
Yes, they did. But it doesn't
okay.
matter. Like, they wasn't stealing. It wasn't something that, you know, like, oh, you taking from me off my plate. It was more so you were a sorry worker. You need to go. That was the hardest thing for me. But I got over it. And now, even with us behind the scenes, I'm like, look, if they not adding to your plate, it's going to cost you more money. Like, why am I going to pay you to be on your phone when you know you're supposed to be on my phone? If you FaceTiming and texting on my dime and I'm paying for it.
FaceTime me.
Excuse me, can I get in on this? Hey, boo. She got to work right now. He busy. So we going to hang up this phone. And y'all can talk on y'all time unless you want to pay me. How much you can pay? This $13, $14, $15 an hour back. I need my hour back. Do you have it? Hello? Did he hang up? That's how
you
it's gonna
did
go.
that for real?
No, I didn't do that, but that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
I said, damn.
But that's how you feel.
Savage.
It got so bad where I was about to make a policy where you can't come up in my office with your cell phone. Like, your cell phone has to be in the open. And if it rings, you can get it. But other than that, it's not going to be at your desk.
I get that, and I respect it.
Yeah, because people would disrespect your time because they're not footing the bill.
Yeah, especially when your own boss.
Yes. And
Your
when
own
I have
head
to make
over.
bills, if I have to pay your salary and my bills off of what we all doing and you slacking, I'm going to need you to hang up your cell phone, get all that personal stuff done. Or you could just, you could take a break off the clock.
Your ass left at 1:45, came back at 2:15. It ain't get paid.
That's a 30 minutes up. And you best believe I will go in there and change that time. I have done that. Do not steal from the kids. But the thing is, that's the no that I had to learn.
Yeah.
And that's different. Like, when you an employee, you think totally different. I'm gonna
You
get
sure
this time.
do.
But when you the actual boss, you be like, when they coming in?
I know.
They
Even
left.
with
We
what
made
we
mama
had
know.
going on, had to let, because when you slacking,
Exactly.
you got to go.
If
Like,
every time we playing something and you can't show up or something always happen, no, we don't need your services. No.
get by. Because when I made that post last night on our Instagram
post?
with my picture,
Oh, I was about
as
to
to
say,
why
that
I go
wasn't
so
a no.
hard for us.
That was not a no.
No, I'm just saying because, like, people don't know what you put behind your dream to make your dream a reality.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of hard work,
Yep.
a lot of tears, a lot of hard decisions that I had to make to do this, what we doing. So, like, I'll be damned if you going to come waste my time.
But that goes, and this is the part where I wanted to talk about the no's, because you're thinking about this from your career and, all the focus. That same type of energy needs to be in a relationship.
It sure do.
In your
sure
bae,
the hell do.
or in your sister, your brother, your mother relationship. If you can't express your boundaries and say, no, this is my hard boundary, then why are you still going back and forth with that person? Why are you still exchanging energy?
You have to, and that's hard, though, because when you are a giving person, especially people who you love, Let me get that correct because I'm going on a date. I ain't paying for shit. I don't pay for anything. But once you knock down that wall and you in, it's so hard to say no. And then when I realized I was like losing myself and what I like to do to make your butt happy, then when you gonna leave me, I'm stuck. I'm not doing that no more. Like you have to learn how to say no.
I guess that's a good place to stop this one because we could go. Yes. We're going to go further into the interpersonal relationship.
For personal,
especially when it comes to your boss. How you tell your boss no? Because I'm saying it as the boss telling the employee, but what about the employee telling the boss?
Oh, I got a couple of them. Okay. Hey guys, we're gonna take a recess break. Stay tuned to rollnout.com, so let's Cognac or Rolling Out Facebook page. Kids will come up next. Ew.
With customizable streaming TV from Xfinity, watch the most free TV shows, hit movies, and live sports on the go. At home, access Netflix, YouTube, and Pandora right from your TV. And with the X1 voice remote, just say it and see it.
Show me HBCU.
With Black Film and TV, watch your favorite college entertainment, HBCU football games, and much more. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
Hey, it's your girl, Lipstick.
And it's your boy, Cognac.
And we are Lipstick and Cognac, your dynamic relationship duo, where we talk all things relationship every Tuesday.
From 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
On rollingout.com and Rolling Out Live via Facebook. Y'all, what we talking about, Cognac?
We talk about it all. We talk about the cheating, the people that do right, don't do right, the people that might want to slap your head on your mama, your daddy, your sister, your uncle.
I don't know about slapping my mama, but we gonna talk about it all, y'all. Make sure you check us out every Tuesday. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be a fun time. Ow.
Customizable streaming TV from Xfinity, watch the most free TV shows, hit movies, and live sports on the go. At home, access Netflix, YouTube, and Pandora right from your TV. And with the X1 voice remote, just say it and see it.
Show me HBCU.
With Black Film and TV, watch your favorite college entertainment, HBCU football games, and much more. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
What's up? We're back. Class is now in session again.
Thank you for joining Lipstick and Cognac, your host of Adult Conversation with an Alternative Twist, a no judgment zone where we discuss all things relationship, no matter if you are a ruler, a rainbow, or a unicorn. We are talking about no is a complete sentence today. However, make sure that you follow us on all of our social media. On Instagram and Facebook, that's Lipstick and Cognac page. Lipstick and Cognac. On YouTube is Lipstick and Cognac page. And Twitter is Lipstick_Cognac. Again, we're talking about no is a complete sentence. And we were just touching on the fact that how do you tell your employer no? And you had some stories.
Yes. So this is when I'm going to tell people to say no who is in the working force that still work a 9 to 5. I'm not ashamed. I work one too. When you're doing extra things, when you're doing their work, and they're getting paid that salary, and you're still getting paid whatever, I agree with it. If it's not going to benefit you in the long run, if you're not getting no promotion or anything like that, it's a no. Like sometimes I feel like,
but you have to use your own discernment on that, because sometimes in order to get that promotion, you do have to take on additional work.
Like I get that, but when it's going to be beneficial, when they're giving you busy work because they don't want to do it, because they don't want to do it.
But how do you say it? How do you say
You'll be
no?
like, you know what? I don't feel comfortable doing that. Like I have a lot on my plate I have to get done for us to meet our numbers and things like that. Taking that will be additional stress for me.
Okay. But what if they still giving it to you? Because in some workplaces, that can be called insubordination.
No, it's not. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about OSHA. OSHA will help you save everything. If it is not in your job description,
But a lot,
no.
of them have that in
That's
there.
true. If it's not in your job description, you don't have to do it.
Okay,
Don't.
so
I'm being honest. You don't have to do it.
This is the caveat we need to let y'all know.
You don't have to do it.
Kanye about to get some people fired.
It's true. You don't have to
make
do
sure
it.
that whatever you've been asked is not in your job description. Because if it is,
You have to do it.
yes, and it can be the fact that your boss normally takes that on as their primary role. But if it's in your job description as your secondary role, don't be following what Cognac say. Get your butt
No, I
fired.
just said if it's in your job description.
What I'm saying
Do
is,
it.
you know how sometimes the manager or the supervisor, that is their primary role. But a lot of jobs, I used to write these. A lot of jobs, they get around that by putting it as the secondary role for the people under
That's
them.
why you know what you're doing when you get hired.
But I'm just saying for the people, like, because you know some people that take
And
your word
also-
and run with it. I'm
Yeah.
not disagreeing.
Yeah.
What I am saying is the caveat to y'all out there. Make sure that it's not in your job description, because what he's saying is true to a certain extent. Because people don't read those those secondaries and all that other
Yeah.
stuff. They just like, this ain't here, and they're like, boom, I need you to go to page 2, paragraph 5, section A.
And also put your own game again. Their first offer they give you is their lowest point. Sometimes.
Because
You
when
can
I
always
said
say
$13
no.
an hour, it was $13 an hour. Okay, next.
And that's okay. Don't feel bad.
No.
Because you need to know your worth. Honestly.
Exactly. And I never felt bad if somebody said they couldn't do it. I was like, okay, because I knew what I could do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to overpromise and then can't pay your check. So,
So I'm going to come to your house.
exactly. So
Taking your cars.
exactly. So, hey, if you can't do it, you can't do it. But don't be sitting up there playing hardball.
No, honestly.
I need 15, and then you crying because all they did was 13. They went on to the next person. If you're gonna negotiate, be willing to walk away.
Yeah, make sure you had the experience to back that up.
No, it's not. I'm not saying that.
Experience carry you a long
Experience
way.
will carry you a long way. What I'm trying to say is, if you know you worth 15 and that person told you their job is 13, don't expect for them to bump up to the 15. If they can only do 13 and they're staying at 13, be prepared to walk away or take that 13.
Be prepared.
Or take that 13.
Be prepared to walk away, boo.
Yes, that's all.
That's
I'm
we
trying
need
to
to say no. That's a good example of how we take salaries because we do need a job and we know our worth, but we take it because because we need it. And then when you be so angry, and so upset, when something better come, you the first train out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. Like, don't be afraid to negotiate what you want.
No, never be afraid, because
Don't.
that's just one example for me. But in other examples, like when I've been on the employee side, if it was way too low, I didn't take it. Like, I went to
Yeah.
interviews where they were like, okay, well, you're going to start out maybe like $8. And then by the time you finish training 6 months later, you're going to be at like $20-something. And I'm like, well, the $8 is a no.
Yeah, because my bills are more than $8
Yeah,
an
and
hour.
I don't care if I'm making $50 6 months from now. What is the rate of people that actually get to the $50 from now?
You need to
And if
ask
you can't
that.
tell me that means that is some bull. This is going to be a no. Thank you.
An easy no, not a hard no. An easy
Yes,
no.
but a lot of times when it's your money, especially somebody paying you, you can easily say that no. Like, nope, because I know my worth, or nope, I don't want that, or nope, my bill's more than that. It's easy to say that.
Exactly.
But when it's on the opposite side, like what you were saying, and it only pertains to personal relationship, and you trying to give somebody money and you know you have it, or you may have part of it, but you might have 150, not the 200.
Yeah.
It's hard to say no. It's very hard to say
It
no.
is.
But going back, we're going to hit on that one. Let's go back to the employer.
Yeah, well, let me go back to the employee.
Yeah.
When I took a job where I know I shouldn't take it, and you know what job I'm talking about, I ain't going to say no names. No, I left that job to take this job because I was miserable at the other job. So I took this other job, and I was like, this is so beneath my salary, but I'm so miserable at this other job, I have to get out. And, girl, I was there for a good old month. But as soon as I got that job that I wanted,
No, you were there longer than a month.
about a month and a half.
I
No.
thought it was like 2 or 3.
No. By 2. Probably by 2. Yeah, but when that other job came that I really wanted, guess what I did? Hold this real quick, sweetie. I ain't got time for this.
He did not do that. He did not do.
I
Listen,
did type that letter, though.
y'all-
I ain't lying.
Y'all be listening to Cognac thinking he telling y'all that was a joke because he was very formal with it because I told him what to write. I know he was very formal with it.
I wrote good. I mean, but I did type up that 2 weeks.
Yeah, you did type up a 2 weeks real quick with some encouragement because it was not gonna be a 2 week.
It sure wasn't, y'all. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make such and such when I quit this other job. I don't need this little hours, and looks like you better get all your hours you can.
Because let me tell you, I don't believe in quitting a job before you get another job. I do
Yeah.
not, because them checks don't fall right. You been had 3 whole weeks or a
But
month
what's
in
so
between
funny
checks.
now? They check your credit, and they came back and said, what you doing with these student loans? I had to write a whole little thing about my student loans, and they was like, okay, you made it. I could have missed that job because of my student loans.
That's a whole nother topic with the no. So when you have to say no to an employer in a position, like say if you're already there, you make sure that you following all the guidelines.
Please
and it's not
do.
just because you in your feelings. Because a lot of times people get in their feelings about what they think is their job description, and because they've never
I
had
made
to
a
do
whole
it.
status about this. Don't let your temporary emotion change your whole future.
Yes.
I have to do that every single other day
Yeah,
because
'cause
I
he's
really be
very
in my
emotional.
feelings,
He's
and I'm like,
very
you know what?
emotional.
I'm gonna come back to this on a later date and reevaluate this situation because I'll be quick to be like, bah, 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 bah. And I'm like, lipstick, I should have done it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to
And
learn.
I'd be like, well, why did you do
Don't
it in
let
the
your
first place?
temporary emotions make a decision to change your whole
That
life.
was dumb.
Don't do that, people.
Make sure you get you a friend that tell you that was dumb. Like when
You
you really
need one of those.
not just you dummy, but like when you doing some dumb stuff, make sure you get you a real friend that'll be like, that was dumb.
And I almost made a couple of dumb decisions,
You have we're not gonna go there.
but I thank God.
But everybody makes dumb decisions. I've
Yeah.
made them, you've made them, y'all made them, everybody. What I'm trying to say is get you somebody who gonna tell you that it was dumb, but then try to help you get out of it. Don't get nobody that's just gonna down you and make you feel worse when you already down. You don't want nobody to kick you when you down.
Exactly.
They just gonna tell you your wrongs and keep it pushing.
So let me ask you this into a scenario. Okay, say like you work by a red robin. You know what I mean? Like it goes around. You get the workload. And say like your boss is like, hey, I need you to take 3 more cases because so-and-so that's quit.
Okay.
What would you do? Well, you already cases and cases behind.
Well, it depends because that's where communication is.
Key.
Yes, it's very key because you can't necessarily just tell your boss no.
If it ain't get done.
If you're short a person, you can't necessarily tell them no because you don't know what your boss is doing either. So that's where the communication has to come in because a lot of times managers or supervisors, they don't tell you everything they have going on. So when you think they might not be doing nothing or they're in their office, they could possibly be overworked.
Sometimes
and everything.
you can have a lazy manager.
Sometimes you can. And I'm not saying they don't exist, but that's where the communication has to work both ways. I'm not saying your boss is obligated to tell you what all they have to do, but if they
which
are
is
good,
true.
if they are a good boss, they're going to be like, okay, this is what I have. If this is too much, we got to figure this out between us, because y'all a
Yeah.
team.
You need to.
And-
Exactly.
And that's why I say it depends. Because sometimes if you have a lazy boss and you explain it to them and they still trying to make it your job, that's when you may need to go over their head. But sometimes all it takes is for y'all to both communicate. And if you really see that your boss is overworked just like you, maybe I can split it. Or maybe you just got to suck it up and do it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you how to say no to that in a nice, respectful manner. Say, like, you're 15 cases behind, and you got to get these cases done within a month. You're taking on 3 more cases, and you haven't got done with your own work. I'll be like this. As of right now, I want to say no to this, Bob or Tom, because right now I'm 15 cases behind, and I really get this done. Will you mind to come back me in a week so I get some work off a workload off of me where I can take these cases?
That's a good way to say it. But what if Bob counters with, no, buddy, you have to do this.
Then you go over his head. I'm all good. I'm
And
good
what if
going to chain of command.
what if Bob's boss Tim say no? He told you to do it.
You have a nervous breakdown at work, and then they'll make sure your hands be okay. You have a whole seizure, and I bet they'll feel bad.
So now we telling people how to lie?
You might as well have.
No.
Some lies are good.
No.
Be like this.
To answer the question, he gave y'all a good no. He did give y'all a good no. That was a very diplomatic no.
Yeah.
But you have to, this is all I'm trying to say. Whenever you say no, no is a complete sentence. But you have to be able to accept pushback. Especially when you're not the one holding the cards. Because we're talking about employer-employee. Now, let's change this to an interpersonal relationship where you control all the boundaries. That's when something like that is no. There's no compromise. I don't need to know what you got going on. If this is my hard no, it's going to be a no for me.
And sometimes people with relationships, when you say yes all the time, say like this. I have a good. I was dating this guy, right? And we was gonna eat at all these expensive places. Like I was just like, okay, let's go. I love food, so I'm gonna eat this food. I'm being honest. I should be on Food Network, honestly. Like I like food.
My daddy always told me if you go out on a date, like dating, we ain't talking about no relationship, and you can't afford to foot the bill, you might not need to go on that date.
Well, I mean, I could afford it. I probably been crying afterwards. I'm real.
Okay.
But
I was about to say,
I always do this. I always have enough to cover your
dine
bill.
and dash is real.
Your bill, okay? Make sure I don't.
That's what I'm talking about. Like
Make
your
sure you cover your bill.
Because people will dine and dash on you, and you be like, look, I got mine. Y'all gonna have to get the police on his because I'm not about to be washing dishes for nobody else.
Do you need his social media?
You need his address because when we
Wait,
met,
he probably on Jack right now. Let me look and make sure he ain't blocked me yet.
no worries. I'll go get Lipstick to create our Jack account, right? Is that what you're
Heck
gonna do?
yeah, Lipstick. Make this Jack. He like this. Make sure his light skin, muscle showing. There you go right there.
I'll take one for the team for that, so to keep you out of jail. Because I ain't gonna be on there looking for nothing. That thing gonna get deleted quick.
Let me tell you what happened though real quick. Cause we got 30 seconds. Well, we got 30 seconds. So we ain't went to it. But
Go ahead. You laughing through 30.
Because it's really funny. Hey guys, we're gonna take a quick recess break. Stay tuned rollnot.com, say Lipstick and Cognac, or on Rollnot Facebook page. What's coming up next is Relationship Letter Time. Ow.
Customizable streaming TV from Xfinity. Watch the most free TV shows, hit movies, and live sports on the go. At home, access Netflix, YouTube, and Pandora right from your TV. And with the X1 voice remote, just say it and see it.
Show me HBCU.
With Black Film and TV, watch your favorite college entertainment, HBCU football games, and much more. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
30 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes and 75 million with high blood pressure. Let's talk about the importance of cleaning the blood. 50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is powerful, but for over 41 years, we've discovered that by combining garlic, aloe, and parsley together, we help the body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood and promote better circulation. So don't delay. Do it today. Get your bottle of GAP pills. Normally sells for $49.95. But if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942.
Hey guys, it's Lipstick and Cognac, your host of Adult Conversation with an Alternative Twist, a judgment-free zone where we discuss all things relationship, no matter if you are a unicorn, ruler, or a rainbow. And today we are discussing, well, before we get into that, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Lipstick and Cognac, Twitter, Lipstick_Cognac, and YouTube, Lipstick and Cognac page. Today we're discussing no, how to say it in different scenarios. No is a complete sentence. You don't need a reason for your no, especially when it's personal. Now, if it's an employment type of situation, you probably need a reason, unless you quitting. Then,
look up OSHA. I'm going to tell y'all again.
Well, if
you're
quitting, it don't matter.
If it's not your job description, you can get away, and they can get fined for that. Honestly, you really can. The government really works for you sometimes.
Do you know how long that's gonna take to prove that?
It don't matter, but if it's not in that description,
You're gonna be
I done
messing up
seen
your
people.
check.
I done
got
seen
miles
people
to
with
feed.
unemployment cases because of when that description.
Yeah, that's true. That is
So I'm
very
being
true.
honest with you.
That is very true. But for the average person who is not trying to scam the system,
Not scamming. It's not in your description. That's not a scam.
yeah, but it's gonna take a minute for you to get that money.
Unemployment comes when you file, boo.
No. It does not.
It
Unless
takes
it's
about
the
2 or
case.
3 weeks.
Yeah, but you please believe me. I know some employers who have fought that.
It's
So,
fine, but once
the
it's not in your
whole
description,
point-
you win.
That's what I'm saying. The whole point is make sure that
Yeah, I
do
agree.
your homework first.
Do the
Because a lot of
homework.
times I know a lot of people like that's not in my job description. I'd be like, you better go to that next page on the back.
Because
I wrote your job description.
Look, you see it. It's like in a .05.
What you think you're doing? That encompasses that. I need you to do it. Okay.
And
So-
that'd be some bull crap.
Yeah, you'd be like, man, and I done filed this. I thought I was gonna get a check. Next thing you know, you owe me money. How about this? Can I get my lawyer fees reimbursed from them? Okay, cool. Next thing you know, you owe money. Moral of the story: do your homework before you follow cognac advice. Are y'all okay? Okay.
Yeah,
but
what-
in personal relationships,
Yes. Let me finish my story.
go ahead.
So basically, I met this guy who always wanted to take me out, and I used to say, "Hey, we don't have to go to these expensive places. I can go I can go run. It's some thing to do in Atlanta where it's free." He was like,
But he know you like to eat. You just said it, so
I
he
do,
gonna take
but
you to do
we
what you
didn't
want
have
to
to
do.
go spend $80 and $100+ all the
But
time.
he gonna take you to the best because he's expecting to be dinner later. Your dinner after
Well,
dinner.
it ain't that easy.
He wanted to be your dessert. Entree buffet.
Especially when you spend it like that, I'm gonna get all I can get.
And that's exactly what he was thinking. He was like, I'm about to get all I can get. I done spent this money.
No, but honestly, so I was like, you know what? Because I'm so used to him saying yeah. So when he said no, it was like World War III. I was like, okay, well, we don't need to talk no more. He was like, what you mean? I'm like, well, we've been going here, there, and everywhere. The place I want to go now, I want to go to this place. I'm like, oh, I want to go here. And it was probably like in Alpharetta somewhere. He was like, oh, well, we can't do that. Can we go somewhere? I was like, well, we went to here, 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 and here. That you choose. Not I wouldn't choose a place. It's an issue. And I was like, well, I said, we don't need to talk no more.
Now you looking like a gold digger.
I'm not a gold digger. What I'm trying to say is say no.
He did say no.
No, he was trying to get me all these yeses, and I'm used to him saying yes. So when you do say no.
He did say no.
No,
He
never-
exercised his no, and you didn't respect
well,
it.
Petty owed me. I left.
He probably did good. And you
When
never
I
know.
tell you, he found me on every social media he could.
And you know what? He probably was trying to avoid some person who he was messing with back in the day. It could have been a crazy ex that worked there, and you don't even know why.
Well,
All you know is you heard that no
You
in your
shoulda
little
told the
spoiled
truth.
self. It was the truth. He ain't got to tell you that.
Yeah, he should have.
No, he don't.
Well, that's where I'm at now, and where I'm at now is
Hey,
well.
you just never know. You might see him rolling up in his little Rolls Royce one day, talking about with no on the back.
Child,
and
I'm
his
about to say when
tag
he
be
drove,
no.
wasn't that famous, so I'm not gonna be rude. So people might be driving it, so I'm not gonna come off like
Yes,
that.
but all I'm trying to say is he's probably in a better place now. We're going to keep it cute.
Yeah, let's read this letter.
Okay, the letter for today. Dear Lipstick and Cognac, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I truly do love you guys' show, and I need some serious help. Well, thank you, boo. Lipstick, please don't let Cognac go hard on me. Oh, God.
Really?
By saying that, he's going to go hard.
I am.
I've been married to my beautiful wife for 6 years. We have 3 handsome boys. Y'all was banging them things out, weren't you?
Okay, yeah.
My wife and I went to my high school class reunion, and I saw an old busted baby of mine. How old is? Busted baby. Do the people say that still?
That was like Plies days.
Yeah.
We dating you right now. But that was Plies.
She
06 era.
She is still thick in all the right places. Well, we exchanged IGs, which I knew was wrong.
Instagram, huh?
Yeah. My wife is still beautiful to me. There you go with the excuses. My wife is still beautiful to me, but she is kind of letting herself go, if you know what I mean. Well, she had 3 babies. She will always be the love of my life. Well, I meet up with my busted babe 3 months ago. We freaked for hours. She hit me up last week saying she is pregnant and she knows the baby is mine.
Ooh.
She could be telling the truth or lying, who knows. I told her that would end my marriage. She has to get rid of the baby. She cussed me out and said we will know in 9 months. She deactivated her IG so I can't contact her anymore. What should I do? That's all I really need to know. Please give me your honest opinion. I really do love my wife. From a man who have everything to lose. You can go first. I read it. So we already know what I'm saying.
Let me just say this. We tend to put ourselves, for you gay, straight, or whatever, in effed up situations. Because you have this good wife at home who probably changed your drawers if you asked her to. Gave you 3 kids. Handsome boys, as you said.
Push them out of Harvard, JJ.
And, honestly, as far as the weight size, y'all both can be in the gym. That could be fixable. But as far as the other thing, like you met somebody, you base your whole life off a temporary situation.
Off of how somebody look when people get ready for that high school reunion like years in advance.
They sure do.
So that heifer could have been walking around at 5 feet, 350 pounds. If that's not your thing, then that's really big. And now she done got down to 150 for the whole reunion. You never know. After she busts that baby out, she might be up to 450.
You never know. But what I'm trying to say is, sir, you need to tell your wife the truth. And if she divorced you, it deserves every right. Because when you make a vow to someone, people, that is sacred. It's serious. And I take that very seriously. For one, I might cheat. I don't know. I've been a cheater. I cheated on somebody before. But I never met somebody who was married. Because for me, I don't want God to come strike me down. I want you to do it to me when I get married. Now, when you in a relationship, it's free game. Honestly, it is. You don't got no ring, ain't no nothing. It's free game. May the best man win. But when you are married, you have to hold that sacred. And the fact that she don't want to get divorced, but he was smart, though. He didn't get her no phone number.
You can call people on Facebook now.
I know, right? But I'm
she
just saying.
deactivated her account. So she's not even really worried about him.
And you don't know what she going to do for. I would say come clean to your wife. You got to tell your wife what you did, bro. I'm just being honest because, you don't know what that lady might do. People crazy these days. Mm-hmm. People crazy. I'm just being honest. And if your wife leave you, learn from this. So you made a temporary situation that to take your whole future. I just said this on my Facebook page. So you stuck your penis in the wrong place at the wrong time. And you didn't use protection. I just thought about that. You could have brought your wife from herpes.
It could have burst. And herpes, you can have protection on and still catch herpes. So
STDs. Well, I'm just saying, I hope you didn't wear protection. I just thought about that like, wait, she pregnant.
But you can get pregnant and so your contraceptive can fail. So that can happen. But more than likely, your butt didn't use it. So
I'm going to say this. Stop sticking your penis to places that don't belong. It belongs to your wife. So you deserve everything that happened to you. Honestly, I don't feel sorry for you. Sorry. That's my take on it.
Okay. So, I normally am the one that says never, ever, ever tell. If they can't prove it, it goes to the grave with you. In this instance, your butt need to come clean because if she is pregnant, I don't care if it's a possibility that 10 other dudes could be the baby daddy. You're going to have to take that DNA test eventually to prove the paternity, yay or nay. Yeah. And if your wife find out about this paternity test from some other source other than you, it's going to be all type of hell break loose in your house. So you're going to have to come clean about it. You're going to have to just man up and tell her. And then deal with the consequences. That's it. You hit on pretty much everything else. You'd already messed up.
What about the weight part?
What about the weight?
Sensitive about women with weight.
What about the weight? Like that's not even that has nothing to do with this.
Let her go. Like he was turned on anymore. So I want you to break that down.
But the question was, what do he need to do? What should I do? I'm telling you, need to tell. The weight, that's something y'all should have been talked about. And if you did talk about it, then I don't know what to tell you. But the weight is not the issue. You the issue. Her weight is not the problem. You the problem.
Yeah, you did stick your penis in some places that belong.
Yeah, because if that's the case, you could have just stuck to what you been doing while she was heavy. Whatever you been doing was working until you found that old thick that they got fined for the whole reunion, and now she about to blow up. In my mind,
she about to get that.
Because if I was in this scenario, I would be praying, Lord, please make her fat. Please make her fat. Please make her gain like 200 pounds. Whatever she weigh, add on another 200. I just want her bigger than me.
Oh, Jesus, that's horrible.
You done messed up, boo. That's all I got to say.
Would you leave your husband if he done that?
Yep. That's a deal breaker for me.
Making a baby is?
Yep.
Okay. But not cheating.
Not necessarily.
Okay, I agree with you.
I didn't say yes or no. I said not necessarily.
But
a baby, that's a deal breaker for me. Because and the reason why is not necessarily about the infidelity. It's the fact that I will never treat your child like mine, ever. And I will always treat your child wrong. So we don't even need to be together because I don't even want to have that karma on me. I just rather separate and you have to deal with that. And I don't have
You
to
gonna
ever
be
deal
mean
with
to the innocent child?
Yeah. Yes, I would. Yes. Yes. And the thing is, it wouldn't be me like just trying to purposely do it, but I will always feel some type of way about that child. And this is just me being honest about my feelings.
I want you to be honest.
Yeah, like I will always feel some type of way about it. So it's not like I just be mean and trying to abuse it, but I will never treat that child like my child. You
so
get
the
what I'm
baby
saying?
coming over for birthdays. Baby, your ass wasn't invited.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But like, say if we together and it's Christmas, and I done bought all this room full of stuff for my kids. I'm not buying your child nothing. That's not my baby.
That's so evil.
That's not my baby. That's not my baby. I didn't sign up for that. Now, if I was dating you and you already had kids, that's different. That's my baby. I knew it going into this. But if I had to, you just bought this baby on me and I'm supposed to just take it? No.
Oh, my God.
That's why we going to separate. Because instead of that,
I
just
get
being,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
It.
No, I can't do it. I'm not
now,
that
the baby
type
won't
of
come
woman.
over sleepovers and do-overs, but...
You going to have to give me time to grow into that. I'm just saying. You're going to have to give me time to grow into that, if I ever. Because your child may not ever be invited to my house.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's the thing. Like, I know this about myself. I'm not, because I love kids, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just being real. Like, my feelings is about the parent, and I didn't sign up for that.
And I agree with you.
Now, if we dated and you already had a child, I signed up for it. I knew what I was dealing with. I give that child the world, because it's a package deal with you.
Yeah.
But now you done added something onto this package that I didn't sign up for with another person. It's not the baby. It's the baby and the mother. No, I don't want none of that. I'm out.
You're not going to do Alicia Keys go on family trips?
But you know what? It's not Alicia. It's the other girl, because the other girl was the one that, but that's totally different. It would be more like a Gabrielle and Dwayne Wade.
Would you go on family trips?
No, it would be more like a Gabrielle and the Break Baby.
Yeah.
It'd be more like that versus, because they were already. That's different.
Yeah.
Because he left her. She ain't got no choice. He left
I'm talking
her.
about just going on family trips, period. I ain't going on family trips.
Like I said, now look, I'm not opposed to that, because if we were already going to be a blended family going into it, I would be open to a family trip. Even if we broke up and I was cool with your next person because we got kids and now you got kids with somebody else that happened after us, I would be okay with that. It's just making me accept something while I'm in the relationship with you that I have a problem with. Now, if we done split up and went our ways and then you had other kids, they can come over, I would treat them just like mine. Christmas, I would buy them gifts and everything, because that had nothing to do with me. We were already done when you made that decision.
Yeah.
But if you make a decision while we together, no, I'm not accepting. I don't have to. You're going to have to wait on me to accept it, if I ever accept it.
Go to counseling, baby.
I ain't got to go to counseling. That ain't happened to me. I'm
Go
just being
to the
real.
Lord in prayer.
But see, the thing is, a lot of people think that this is how you learn to say no. Because a lot of people think that you should have to accept something because that's the Christian thing or that's the right thing to do. No, if I have a feeling, if I feel a way about it, you gonna honor my feelings.
You know what? And if you feel like that way about my child, I don't think I even want my child around your ass.
But see, that's what I'm saying. If we were in a relationship,
no, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know how some women, like in Gulfport, baby, some women are dumb. Some will drop the bastard child off to the wife house.
Don't say that.
And
Don't say the bastard
I mean,
child.
oh God, like I'm just being
Don't say
honest.
that.
But like I'm just saying, will drop the child off at the wife and husband house and leave the baby there.
But it's a lot of women that will accept that.
That's trifling, and they like will mistreat the child.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Like, how can you be so bold and so dumb?
Because she wants them to step up. Because she's probably tired and she's doing it by herself.
Well, you know why I don't feel sorry for women like that? Because you knew what you're doing when you laid your
Not
down.
all the time. Because some men
The ones
out
that
there.
know.
Because it was
The
a
ones that
post
know.
on my Facebook about this girl's like, the reason why she don't want to get married is because she has so many married men in her inbox just asking to go on dates with her. And she was like, why would I want to get married when this is all I see about marriage? So it's not
But what are you putting out there to make them men come in your inbox?
I don't see nothing on her page to make her like, she's just a gorgeous girl.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's just a regular selfie with all her kids. Like none of her stuff is thirsty. But either way, even if she was selling stuff, you married. You made the commitment. I have a product that's for sale.
I'm talking about for
I'm
the
advertising
ones
my product.
who knows that they were married and they want to play victim.
But what I'm trying to say
understand
is,
that.
it's a lot of people, especially in Atlanta. It's a lot of men out there that are very in a relationship and lying to these women, and they don't find out until they have children by them. That I got a whole nother family.
Now that's messed up.
Or they get pregnant, and then I got a whole nother family. Like. That's real.
Up.
And that's why some women in this instance, which you were talking about, the Gulfport women, they're like, no, I didn't know this, but look, y'all about to take care of this baby.
But how could you drop your child out to a person?
Because that's their daddy.
A whole stranger?
Because that's their daddy.
And the husband
Because that's
there?
their daddy. She didn't know that. That's the daddy. Y'all work it out. Y'all figure it out.
I wish your ish would.
I mean, especially if I didn't know. Because if you drop a baby off at my house and I didn't know, it's going to be some issues. And I'm not going to treat your baby wrong.
I'm going to call CPS.
I do not believe
Child
in mistreatment of
Protective
children.
Services.
But I will be calling, yes, I definitely will, with your baby on my hip. Yes, CPS, I got a baby here. I'm going to take care of it till y'all get here. But I don't know who baby this is. It look like my husband, but I don't know who baby it is. He ain't here. It ain't mine. Somebody need to come get it.
Baby,
it look
CPS
hungry.
will be on speed dial.
But anyway, what we were saying is that's how I would say no to that situation.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the letter. Now we're going to try and kind of change it. What if it's just no to your boo, like your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, because they want
Beyonce
something?
made a good song when she said, I said yes to you, yes to you. The first time I said no, it's like I never said
Well,
yes.
that's because of what you did with the old boy when y'all went on a date. We're talking about just normal no's.
I'm being honest, like a no. It's like sometimes, sometimes you need that mental space. Help.
But how do you create those boundaries? How do you? Because, I'm good at creating my
To be
boundaries.
honest, I'm very straight up honest in the beginning. I let you know what my pushing points are. I am. That's why people say they like me when they know me, because
You're right.
I let you know what I am and
but
who
you're
I'm
a
about.
pushover.
I am
according
too,
to you,
a
in
little
a
bit.
relationship.
But like when I first meet you, I'm like, hey, I don't like this. I don't do this. If this get too much, I don't do this.
But once you get to the relationship, how do you say no? Because it does become harder when you're intimate with someone.
Say like this. Say like I'm paying a bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been paying your bill for like the last 6 months, cell phone bill, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like one time I said no because I had another obligation. You don't know what it was, but it's a no because say like my daddy probably needed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I didn't tell you that.
Or you just didn't want to give it. Why does it have to be a reason? Why does that money have to be allocated? It could be, I don't want to give you no more money. No. Why can't that be enough?
Because that's me. That's your bae.
That's not mean. That's just no. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying that it's mean or not. What I am saying is, you have to get comfortable with saying no.
You do.
Just because. Sometimes I don't want to do it.
You
like
need to
if
learn how to
somebody
say
asks
no.
you to watch their kids, and you always watch their kids, but that weekend you don't have nothing to do, you just don't want to watch kids. No. No is a complete sentence. I don't have to give you a rundown of why. I just don't want to watch them. No. And if you tell people that you don't want to watch their kids, now you're being funny. Why you don't want to watch them? Why you trying to be funny? You always watching what
Trying
they
to make
do.
your grandma watch the grandkid. Mom, what you doing?
Oh.
You ain't got no life.
My mama taught me early. Her no is a no. Like I don't have to. My mama would sit up in the house and just watch TV all day and wash clothes, and she'd been told you no. And you better not ask her why, because I said so. No. But that's what people need to be comfortable with.
I can see
saying
Mama
no.
Pat doing that for real.
Nope.
Hey guys, we'll take a recess break. Stay
And
tuned
she
to
eats
rollout.com. Say listen to Cognac on Rolling Out Facebook page. We're going to end the class after this.
Customizable streaming TV from Xfinity. Watch the most free TV shows, hit movies, and live sports on the go. At home, access Netflix, YouTube, and Pandora right from your TV. And with the X1 voice remote, just say it and see it.
Show me HBCU.
With black film and TV, watch your favorite college entertainment, HBCU football games, and much more. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
Hey, it's your girl, Lipstick.
And it's your boy Cognac.
And we are Lipstick and Cognac, your dynamic relationship duo, where we talk all things relationship every Tuesday
From 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
on rollingout.com and Rolling Out Live via Facebook. Y'all, what we talking about, Cognac?
We talk about it all. We talk about the cheating, the people that do right, don't do right, the people that make one suck your head on your mama, your daddy, your sister, your uncle.
I don't know
down
about
knowledge.
slapping my mama, but we gonna talk about it all, y'all. Make sure you check us out every Tuesday. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be
See
a
you
fun
there.
time. Ow.
Guys, Lipstick and Cognac here.
Hey.
This is our last little break. We're going to wrap this thing up, and we just wanted to thank you guys for rolling with us today. We were discussing no. No is a complete sentence, how to say no. And I think one of the biggest takeaways is you have to practice with yourself accepting no. I think a lot of the times if we have to say no, we feel like we're obligated to give reasons
guilty.
why. Because like we were saying behind the scenes, a lot of people are raised to give their all, and you don't tell people no. You try to go over and beyond to help people out.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to miss your blessings. But the thing is, we're not telling you to be mean. But what I'm trying to articulate is if it's going to put you in a bind or you really can't do something, no is a complete sentence.
It is a complete sentence.
And
It's
a lot of
and
the times,
period.
exactly, period, or exclamation point. Not a question mark or ... but complete. But my thing is, a lot of the times when we feel a certain way about it, the other party might not even look at it like that.
Yeah.
Because they need it. And if you tell them no, they're just going to go to the next person till they get that
They
need
will
fulfilled.
go. They will. So don't feel bad trying to tell them. They
Correct.
will go to the next family member and say, "Hey, I need this." You like, dang, I just said something one time. You go ask the next person.
Yes,
I
because
should
they
have
need
been
it.
saying no.
And it's
You
we're
know
not
what I
saying-
mean? They will find it for somebody else.
Exactly. And that's the part that you have to, especially when you start getting into an elevated position monetarily, and it's always about money. Because people are going to come to you because they think you have it.
Yeah.
And you may not have nothing to your name. They just may think so. But your money could be tied up. And you have to get comfortable with saying
Yes.
no.
And also, I have a little. I guess my take was gonna be a little praise break. For anybody out there, any content creator that's following their dreams and they're trying to make their dreams come true to reality, and you feel like you're always getting a no at the door. Just because somebody say no to you doesn't mean that's your end of the road. You know, honestly, like,
I guess we should come back with how to combat a no.
how to combat a no. Like, it's going to be another door that's always going to be open, people.
Or a window.
Something, a crack. And so, like, to follow your dreams.
And
You're going to have some
sometimes you might need to knock that wall
naysayers.
down.
You have people that are going to make you cry, make you second guess yourself. But follow your dreams. Anything is possible. Look at me in
Yes.
Lipstick. We start off on her couch. Literally in her office,
Okay.
and
Wrap this
look
up.
where we
You
at
did
now.
wrong.
Like I just want this
Wrap
give
it
somebody
up. What
something.
that Dave Chappelle wrap it up thing? Wrap it up.
What I'm saying is just follow your dreams, people. Anything is possible. Yes, it is. But also, if you also write us a letter, you can email us at lipstickandcognac@gmail.com. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Lipstick and Cognac, Twitter, Lipstick_Cognac, and YouTube, Lipstick Cognac page. See you guys next week, same time,
Yes.
same place, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And